Hi Virgo, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing an Ex Tarot for your May 2019. Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. If you're new here, this is a welcoming and healing space. We welcome you with loving arms. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're feeling it. This is for your Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. If you have Venus in Virgo, or if your 7th house is in Virgo. If you don't know those planet placements, please click the link below. That's also a house placement with 7th house. Go to Cafe Astrology. I have a link below, and you'll follow the information there and find that information out, okay? So this Ex Tarot is intended for people who still have some sort of soul tie, still feeling energy from their ex energetically. You still kind of feel them soulfully, still have some kind of ties to them, some sort of energetic tie to them, but you're physically disconnected. This is going to be that kind of tarot reading, okay? So let's get right into it. Spirit guys, thank you so much for entering the energy. Give me the messages. Please give me the messages that you have for Virgos and their exes. May 2019. Virgos and their exes spirit. Virgos and their exes spirit. What are the messages for Virgos and their exes spirit? Their exes spirit. One more message for Virgos and their exes spirit for May 2019. Okay. Something very soon is going down. That's for sure at the bottom of the deck, but get very clear as to what you want. Because look, we got chemistry coming out. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yum. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And the last one we had come out is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right. I just feel like you and your ex had a lot of fun together. It was a lot of magnetic attraction. I'm feeling it was too hard to let go. That's why we ignored those red flags as much as we could, because we was having so much fun. I'm talking about sexually attracted type of energies where we were so caught up in the sexualness and the lightheartedness of the connection, we were literally not paying attention to the things that we really did know, and we kind of was like abandoning it. And I'm laughing because we all do that, right? You know, we all want this energy. This is a playful energy. This person or you could have just brought the lightness out of each other. You guys vibe, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, somebody got some stuff up their sleeves. I also feel like you guys are highly magnetic. Anything that you can have, you can easily attract it to. I do see that too. But we can't ignore the red flag. Like, again, we can't ignore that red flag that's always established that. But for the most part, I feel like there was also some Virgos whose exes, it was just not fun at all. You know, they really needed to kind of get in the spirit of joy and happiness, and it really affected the chemistry that you guys had, because of things that, you know, we just put off for so long and ignored it for so long. Now it's like really bothering us. And it could be your energy or the ex energy where, you know, it was like turning into I'm feeling like a fiasco. I don't know why I thought of that word, fiasco. Yeah, I'm feeling like we ignored the message, like the red flags for so long that it just got way too serious to the point where, we just were not happy together. We just couldn't find that light, joy anymore. And it's really affecting the connection that you have with them in terms of attraction. So, anywho, let's get into some tarot and see what comes out to clarify these energies. Spirit guides, what are Virgo's messages for 2019? Okay, wow. Oof. This is the exact... Okay. Okay. What I'm feeling like this top energy, whether it's you or your ex-partner, someone just is full of bigotry is the first word that comes to mind here. Extremely narrow-minded. Their balancing of emotions and logic is just not congruent at all. They really either are overly emotional or... Now I'm overly emotional with this Queen of Swords, but like overly analytical and super indecisive, and energy where their creativity is being kind of cut off just because of their own battle with balance. And, no matter how much this bottom energy make it feel like they want to work hard with them, they're just not willing to put any more time into this. It's just one of those things where I give up. Okay? Like, I give up. I work too hard already. I am tired of putting on all this work to create this balanced individual when in fact that's just the energy that they're always going to choose. Like, I give up battling, working on it. So with the Page of Pentacles here, I'm truly feeling like you guys just gave someone some very unfavorable news, or they, vice versa, whatever the case is, and someone just leaves a marriage, someone leaves a commitment. It was not favorable in the least bit, though. It just, I guess because of the fact that someone just did not want to move on with the World card in the beginning. Up top, they just really didn't want to let go, but there was the ego attached to it. The ego is really indoctrinated here on the top energy. I do feel a lot of Taurus energy here on the top. For sure. I do see Leo and Libra, as I mentioned, but definitely heavy Taurus energy on the top. But for the most part, it's just this energy really needs to learn how to balance their emotions, balance their ego, balance their controlling mechanisms, their manipulative tactics, their stubbornness. Oh God, I see stubbornness all over this, and it makes them weak. It truly makes them weak from their stubbornness. It chokes you guys out. And someone else just has nothing more to give because they have been broken down to the ground. With this Knight of Wands here in the reverse, it's like I cannot continue to keep having my guard up like this for someone who's never going to change. It's just, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to move on with my life. And someone doesn't want that because their ego's getting in the way. Or this could be an energy where someone leaves because their ego. They're just like, I'm tired of being controlled. I'm tired of being used for my material success. I see that too. You know, I need something higher calling me, something unknown, more spiritual, like being blocked down to anything that feels like materials are ruining me, because this top energy uses that. Yeah, the top energy is like, they talk a good game, right? But they are completely out of control. They're full of bigotry, they're narrow-minded, they're stubborn, they're refusing to change. Their ego is just ridiculous. They use their material fortunes and successes, the things that they find security in, and use it for like ego tactics to make them feel like they're like better than someone. I see that too. I see someone who's just like full of ego, and they're just not going to change because of their status, whatever status that they think they have. You know, just because that they have money, right? With this King of Pentacles, this is a very secure investor, very financially secured. But with the Strength card in the reverse, they need to meditate, because what they think they know and believe that they're so profound and unorthodox, what's going on is that they're really weakening themselves. And I'm feeling like the bottom energy just really want to walk away. And when they do walk away, they actually get a really great, exciting offer from someone who actually can also secure them, but it's a little bit more passionate. That again, that goes right back to playfulness and chemistry. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel like someone really acts as if they're like so playful and so magnetic, but they're really something else. I do feel that. Somebody does not want to work on this at all no more. Like the bottom energy is like, I give up. I'm moving on because I know there's new exciting things waiting for me. It's just unfavorable news after unfavorable news after, and to the point where it's like I put so much work, time, effort. I mastered this person's energy, and all I keep getting in return is a bunch of bullshit. Not even uncommitted, just unfaithful with what's that? Excuse me, I'm like having a brain freeze. The Hierophant in reverse. I'm sorry, y'all. I smoke. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, like, it's just someone who's unfaithful, and you guys got to keep hearing some shit that they done did over and over and over and over again. It's just, and it's like they're refusing to change. And with this, again, 9 of Wands in the reverse, it's like, I'm tired of the over and over and over again. I'm tired of keeping my guard up. I'm tired of preparing myself for the worst, for their behavior that's never going to change. It's too many obstacles and adversities here. It's just to the point where, I have to leave. Something is better out there for me. And as soon as this bottom energy leaves, it feels extremely like you get a great opportunity, and it could be wealthy. Because again, you ignored the red flags because we had to go through some sort of cycle here. Okay. Cycles are meant to teach us so many different lessons. And that's really important in this particular case, where this bottom energy was burnt down to the ground. I mean, just they gave it their all. And I just feel like they had no choice but to leave, just because this person, it becomes this realization that this person on the top is just absolutely not going to change. They're just not, and it's indecisive. I get it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this took a while for someone to leave someone behind. It did, because this is like being very indecisive. Should I, shouldn't I? Like, give this person unfavorable news and divorce them, or leave this commitment because they're unfaithful. Well, let me work more onto this commitment. Or this I feel like also some of you guys, this connection actually affected your creative pursuits to really work on, because you could have been distracted on the things that this connection provided, to the point where you do kind of like maybe leave out either a hiatus, or you just leave them for good, and you basically sacrifice them, so that new opportunities, new abundance, new passions, this message. You guys could possibly have a child too together. It could also feel like it's hard to leave them because you guys have a child together too. But I feel like something happens here. I'll clarify here. Let me clarify this. I feel like something happens here where y'all just like, oh no, I don't know what y'all found out, what kind of red flag you ignored, where you finally find out something that just really made you and your kid move on. Or this is like you moving on to maybe someone younger and faithful, and I don't know, some little whippersnapper. Also, this is just you telling your testimony and actually being profited because of it. Like, really starting some sort of passion that talks about your testimony with this experience too. Man, I'm getting a lot of messages, so let me stop there and clarify this 9 of Wands energy here. What is this energy here? Yeah, guys. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, argue, fuss, and fighting. And then at the bottom, we had a Lovers in the reverse. So it was just like y'all had to go so that new can come in. Yeah, with the 5 of Swords, Wands. I mean, just when you guys fight, and because I feel Wands energy, so I'm feeling heat. Like when it get heated, it's like heat actually is established, because there's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of fighting. And it just never ends between the two of you. A lot of fighting. And I think you just been tested for the last time, or they were, and that person just had to move on. Whew, that's only for some Virgos. This is a general reading. This won't resonate for everybody. So let me pull some crystal energies here. The Virgos and their ex's spirit for May 2019. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have music. We have dreams. Oh my God. And we have creativity. What the hell? Yo, what did I just say, y'all? They were blocking your creativity. I literally said that. Some of you guys are dancers. Some of you guys are choreographers, music producers, performing artists, like sound engineering, whatever. Like, you guys have like this you guys can really connect and heal through, you guys could be doing this at this time, particular time, where you're just like doing you creatively, because it could have probably came through a dream. Your dreams literally told you to connect to music, connect to the things that you truly have passions for, and what it ignites that creativity out of you. Um, wow, that's pretty cool. Um, that's what happens here. If you guys are again no longer together, and this is like your baby father, there's a lot of masculine energy here, or your baby mother, it doesn't matter. These are gender neutral. Said ginger. That's funny. Um, but anyway, you could still probably see them in your dreams. You guys could be connected to them through creative projects in the music industry, or some sort of producing that you guys do together. With dreams, you could be telepathically feeling each other, but I feel like you guys leave them to follow your dreams, period. And you knew that you needed to do this. And no matter how you guys do have a lot of attraction with each other, a lot of magnetic attraction, but I'm feeling like this is very sexual. This person could be also this top energy. What I'm feeling is that they're very sexual. They like to play around. And it's like we're ignoring that too. I do see that too. And again, to heal truly from this, I'm really feeling like you guys have to tap into something that you really love doing. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So guys, I think I'm gonna stop there. Guys, I love you so much for even coming to this channel. I hope that resonates for you. If it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is in fact a general reading. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.